In this video, we're going to be looking at a very powerful function called the goal seek. What this is going to allow us to do is solve complex problems without knowing one of the variables. So it actually allows us to plug that variable in and solve the problem. You'll know what I mean once we walk through this example. So I filled out a small table here with 3 items with quantity, price, and a total. So what we know in blue here are the item 1, quantity and price, item 2, quantity and price, and item 3, price, but we don't know the quantity. And that's the piece that we're going to want to solve with the goal seek. We also happen to know the total, which means we have enough information here to solve the problem. And it's solved actually through iteration. It's through trial and error. And we could do that manually, but it would take forever. And so Excel has a very powerful function to do that for us. So to fill out the rest of this table, basically I'm just going to multiply the quantity times the price, so we know how much we made from each product. For item 1, we made 95. For item 2, we made 42.50. For item 3, it's actually unknown. And we know that this, we're going to want the total here to equal 5,500. I'm actually going to delete it for now. I've pasted it over here so we remember what it is. And we're going to switch this over to a sum. So I need this total to be 5,500, but it's actually 138 because we haven't put our missing variable in yet, which is going to be the quantity. If we put in 50 units of number 3, we get to 3,568. If we go to 75, we get pretty close, but if we go to 100, we've gone too far, which means it's somewhere between 75 and 100. Now we could iterate this indefinitely, but we don't need to because Excel can do this for us almost instantly, and that's using the goal seek function. So let's see how it works. To bring up the goal seek function, you can either use the shortcut keys by pressing Alt-A-W, goal seek, which is G, and press enter. If you want to do it clicking your mouse, you're going to go to the data tab, you're going to go to the what if analysis and click the goal seek. You're then going to get this goal seek menu. It has 3 inputs. The first is setting the cell that is going to calculate what our missing piece of information. So in this case, it's going to be E6. We know that we want E6 to be equal to 5,500. So we're going to type that value in. So E6 set to 5,500 by iterating and by changing cell C5. Okay. And there you go. So we knew that we were going to hit a number between 75 and 100. And you can see that Excel just solved this complex problem for us almost instantly. And we now know that we get to 5,500 by selling 78 units of item 3. So we've solved this problem. Now this is a very simple example of the goal seek functionality. This is the type of function that can actually solve incredibly complex, incredibly difficult things. And you'll find once you start to use it that there are a lot of situations where it's extremely useful. So I definitely recommend trying a simple example like the one I've laid out, keeping it in your mind. And then when you hit a problem that you can't quite figure out and you know you need to iterate to solve it, you will know to use the goal seek function. And it's going to become one of your very powerful tools. And it's going to actually help you impress your boss and your friends because honestly, not everyone knows how to use these data tools. So thanks for checking out this video. In future videos, we're going to go over some of the other advanced functionality as well as some of the more basic but very useful items in Excel. So please stick with me. Let's all be Excel pros together. Make sure you like the video and subscribe. It helps a lot with building the channel and helping to bring this type of information to you.